Up until recently, we were not able to install classic Linux games into Batocera. Turns out there are a number of high-quality, retro-inspired games among the Linux community. All these games are created by fans and they're absolutely free. With Batocera Beta 32 and above, we can finally install these games easily into Batocera. For this tutorial, I've collected 10 of the best retro-inspired games that you can find in Flatpak for Batocera. Again, all these retro Linux games are freeware. Consider this list as my editor's choice, and I believe you're going to have a blast with these games once I show you how to install them. Let's do it! Greetings everyone, and welcome to Batocera Nation. So glad that you could join us. As mentioned, today we're going to install some great Linux games. In fact, I've decided to make this into a two-part tutorial. Today we're going to focus on the retro-inspired Linux games, and next time we're going to focus on the modern, high-quality, freeware Linux games. You're going to love those games as well. The first thing we need to do is to head over to a Batocera system. So let's do that right now. Alright, so we're in Batocera and we are ready to install a retro games collection. To accomplish this, you will need to be running Batocera 32 or above. If you're running Batocera 31, you can upgrade your system from Batocera 31 to Batocera 32 Beta. And to do that, go ahead and press Start on your gamepad or space on your keyboard and go into Updates and Downloads. And then turn this on. And update type, make sure you choose beta, and then go ahead and start the update. It's going to take a while, so you need to be patient. Now then, the next thing we need to do is to determine your IP address to your Batocera system. To find that out, just go ahead and press start on your gamepad or spacebar on your keyboard, and go into network settings, and then right there, IP address. So copy that down on a piece of paper, because you're going to need that information for the software we're about to use. All right? So once you copy your IP address, go ahead and leave your Batocera system on, okay? Because it has to connect with your desktop. All right, so now I'm going to move over to my desktop. Okay, so we're back on our desktop and we're ready to install Flatpak on our Batocera system. Now I got to warn you, this is a little more complicated than what we have been doing in the past. So I am going to go ahead and create on my website a page, okay, right around here called Flatpak. And that will give you a detailed step-by-step instruction. So if you don't follow everything in this video tutorial, don't worry. Just go to the website, go to the page, and you'll see all the step-by-step instructions, okay? All right, so the first thing we need to install two pieces of software. This is the first one, okay? So go ahead and download that, okay? The second piece of software you're going to need is called PuTTY, okay? For your Windows users, download this right here. And I will be providing a direct link from the website, okay? So this one and this one. All right, so let's go ahead. I already got this already installed, okay? And let's go ahead and load that one up first. All right, so remember I asked you to go ahead and copy your IP address of your Batocera system? This is the reason why. You need that information right here, okay? Keep this the same, keep this the same, 22 and SFTP, okay? Your username is root. It always will be root unless you change it. Your password is going to be Linux, Linux, okay? Not capitalized, okay? So once you got that, let's go ahead and log in, okay? That's your Batocera system. All right, so let's go up. And let's go into this folder. All right, and let's go into Flatpak, okay? Then just go into the info text, okay? This info text is absolutely essential. This gives us all the commands we need to be able to successfully install Flatpaks and the apps that we want to use, okay? So I've got that. I'm going to close that out. I've got that already in my Notepad++, okay? All right, so I'll keep that handy, all right? Now we also need to install PuTTY, okay? And if you click on that, it's going to tell you that's not found. This is where you need to put PuTTY in this folder. Program files x86 and PuTTY, okay? So let's go ahead and minimize this. Go ahead and install PuTTY. All right, so we don't want it there. That's a default folder, program files. We don't want it there. So we're going to have to change it to right here. And then put PuTTY. Okay. Install. Okay. Close this out. Let's go back to this app here. Go to commands. Go into open and PuTTY. All right. So there we are. All right. So the password is like the other one, Linux. Now your cursor won't move at all when you're typing it, so don't worry. Okay, hit enter. All right. So now we're going to that file we had earlier, okay? The first thing we need to do, we need to install the repo, okay? So go ahead and select all of that. Copy. Minimize it. Go back over here, right-click on it, and it should automatically appear. See that? Automatically appears. So go ahead and hit enter. Okay. And now we're ready to proceed. All right, minimize that. Now we can go over here. I also will be providing a link. FlatHub, okay? This is the place where you can find all the different Linux apps. So for this tutorial, we're going to be installing 10 games, okay? We're going to be installing this one right here, Armagetron Advanced. This game is based upon that 1982 Tron arcade game by Midway. It's really good. It has a local mode game where you play against the AI, and also have multiplayer mode where you can play against other people across the internet, across the world. Really good quality. And we also have Commander Genius, which is based upon the Commander King game series, okay? This is an engine used to play these games. And then it says here that episodes 2, 3, 5, and 6 can be purchased at GOG for $5 or so, okay? But they also have other levels that you can actually download within the game itself. And I'll show you that. There's also this one, Cave Story NX, which is a Cave Story clone. It's also really good quality. And we also have Open Surge, which is a clone from Sonic 1. Really good quality. You know, a lot of fun as well. Okay, and I'll show you some gameplay within the tutorial. We also have this one. This is a 3D Sonic game. Okay. We also have Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart. This is like a Sonic Mario Kart game. Kind of hard to play, actually. Also very good quality. Okay. We also have a Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited, which is a remaster of the Sonic 3 game. Also very good quality. Then we also have SuperTux, which is like a Super Mario Brother clone. One of the most popular games in Linux. If you have not played this game before, highly enjoyable. Okay. And we have two versions. This is the more modern version. And we also have the original version, okay? This plays a lot better, looks better, better graphics, so forth and so on. But I'm also going to go ahead and include the original version as well. And another popular game in Linux, SuperTuxKart, okay, which is like a Mario Kart clone as well in Linux. And this is really good. It's got a single player mode and also has an online player mode where you can play with people across the internet as well. Great graphics and great gameplay as well. Absolutely wonderful. Now, it turns out all these games here, I'm going to have them all in one location. You can just copy and paste the commands you have to put into PuTTY, okay? That will make it easier. But I also will link them individually so you can look at them if you want to as well within the page right here, okay? Now, among these 10 games, the only one I'm going to officially install is this one again. I went ahead and uninstalled it so I can show you the installation process. But all these other games have already been installed, okay? So I'm not going to repeat the whole process. I'll just give you the first example, all right? And from there, you can take it from there. All right, so to install this game, scroll down, and this is true for all of them. Scroll down to the bottom, and this is the command that you have to copy into PuTTY, okay? And there's a copy button right there automatically for you. So go ahead and copy that, and open up PuTTY, and then right-click on your mouse, and you can see the command already there. Hit enter, and you're going to ask you that question for all the games. You say yes. Y for yes. And then it will install it. That's done. Okay? So again, you go through the whole process of each and every single one. Go to the bottom, copy, and do the same thing. Okay? Since I already have it installed, it's not going to work right there. Okay? But again, you do that for all the other games as well. And then you can also type Flatpak list to make sure everything is installed. Okay? You can see there all my games. Before we go back to the Batocera system, we need to do one other command. It's very important. You got to go into this one right here. This one right here. Batocera Flatpak update. Just go ahead and select it and copy it. Copy it. Minimize it. And enter. Now it's updating all the permission for all those files, okay? All right, it's done. Let's go ahead and exit. Type exit. All right, now let's head back over to our Batocera system. Okay, so we're back in Batocera. Let's go ahead and press start on the gamepad, game settings, update games list. All right. If you look around, it doesn't seem like it's there at all, right? But it's there. Go to ports, and then you'll see the apps. It'll say Flatpak. Okay. All right. So to separate that from the regular ports, just go ahead, press start again. Go into game collection settings, and then select group systems, and we want to unselect that. Okay. Unselect it, and then go back. All right. Now there's applications. All right, let's get into some gameplay. If I need to start to talk about something important within the game, I will interrupt the gameplay, all right? So let's do it. So this game has two modes. You can play local game against a computer, and you can increase the AI of the computer. And you also have multiplayer mode, which allows you to play with other players online, okay? Unfortunately, this game doesn't have any gamepad support. So you're going to have to use a keyboard to play this game. So let me go ahead and show you some local gameplay. Okay, so Cave Story NX does have gamepad support, but you have to go into options to configure your gamepad. I'll show you. Once again, at our website, BatocereNation.com, we have a page dedicated to flat pack, okay? Okay, so that is a wrap. If you found this video useful, please go ahead and like it. That would really help me out with the YouTube algorithms. And this is your first time watching Batocera Nation, please go ahead and check out our website, BatocereNation.com. That will give you a great overview of Batocera, and that will help you to determine whether Batocera is right for you for your gaming needs. So for my next tutorials, I have a series of flat pack acts I'm going to cover. Something for everyone, including for retro gamers. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and consider subscribing. I've got a lot more tutorials coming up. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Batocera Nation. Bye.